Hello, I am Shelly Langston, as you all already know, and that's my dog Pepper. Hey Pepper! Are we going to make pizza? So I'm going to make pizza tonight, which we have weekly. And Drew, if you don't know, is on something called SCD diet. It's specific carbohydrate diet, and I changed to it as well. And one of the things we did not want to give up was pizza, but we are not allowed grains. So I looked on Pinterest, which is my greatest source ever, and I found lots of pizza recipes, but this is the one that tastes the best. So don't waste your time with any others, do this one. So come on over here, Drew. He's my videographer. And this is the actual coconut flour pizza crust that we will be making today. So 4 eggs and 2 tablespoons of water I already have in this bowl. And then we also have 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, and then a 1/4 cup coconut flour, and 6 tablespoons of Parmesan. It's really that easy, okay? Toppings, just scratch that because we're gonna get a little bit more creative. And yeah, so here everything is already measured out. I wish that was done for me when I got home from work. That'd be fabulous. So I'm gonna take this and just kind of whisk the egg and the water together. Keep in mind, I am not a cook. Like I just officially started cooking at the beginning of this, so. Then we're gonna take our spices and put them in. Okay, stir them up real good. Oh, so good. See that? See how I use my fingers? Yep. Please don't get that close. Back up. Okay, then you're gonna add your coconut flour. Coconut flour is kind of weird. It looks like normal flour if you want to zoom in again, Drew. But then when you start to stir it, come closer please. You can see it kind of getting thick. And it makes your whole mixture more yellow. You're gonna think, oh, that's weird, that's wrong. No, it's correct. Okay, and just take, again, your finger and kind of turn that bowl. I have no idea if that's right. I mean, I gotta check on Google, but whatever. Works for me. And then 6 tablespoons of your Parmesan. So actually, we totally grated the wrong cheese. That's not Parmesan. Hold on. Hold the phone. Where's our Parmesan? Parmesan's right here. Yeah. So, Drew already grated our Parmesan. We do not buy already pre-grated cheeses because when they pre-grate them and they put them in the bag, they have to put something in them so that they retain a longer shelf life. So these are aged cheeses. This is what's allowed on our diet. We're not allowed mozzarella, so we'll be putting sharp cheddar on the top of the pizza for a topping. And this one, you can buy at Meijer. It is certified non-GMO organic cheese. It's grass-fed, so the cows that are giving you this cheese are grass-fed, which is great. So again, kind of adding to that grain-free. Here's your Parmesan. I almost put cheddar on there. So 6 tablespoons of that, and you just add that to your mixture. I kind of put more than that, but that's okay. And you're probably thinking, why eat pizza if you're trying to lose weight? I had no problem losing what I wanted, eating pizza every week. No joke. And this mixture will make 2 small pizzas. You can have leftovers. I never ever eat a whole pizza myself. Drew sometimes does. Okay, so see the mixture now. Again, you're gonna think really weird. It's super thick, okay? And you have to like sit there and let it actually thicken a little bit more. But that's what it's supposed to look like, okay? Then, you get your handy dandy spatula. Alexa, Isaacitis gave this to me. Okay, come over here. My phone's almost dead, so hence the cord. All right, so now you have 2 cookie sheets, and I use canola spray. It's a non-aerosol, which I would highly recommend getting that. No propellant in there. There's propellant in the other ones, so just check your ingredients. Okay. Parchment paper to put on top. So you spray it, then you put your parchment paper and it sticks. Mixture. I'm going to put half in one pan and half in another. Again, you're going to think this is so weird and it looks gross, because it does. But I tell you what, Drew, you're my witness. Pizza tastes pretty darn good.
It does.
It really does.
It's the best pizza I've ever had.
And we tried a whole bunch. So this is the one that really works out the best. The mixture is just nice. Okay, so then you got this center clump. Take your spatula and kind of just take it from the middle and pull it out. And like just spread it out. You're not going to get it perfectly round, and if you do, you are definitely more OCD than me. Congratulations. I don't have time for that. So I'm just going to kind of press it out. I'm trying to keep it on the parchment paper. My parchment paper is not covering completely, but whatever. All right, so your goal is to get it as thin as you can without you seeing like the pan. Like here in a couple spots I see the pan, so I gotta like make it a little thicker in those spots. But this crust is decent. Like I was a huge pizza fan. Ralph Santinello and Rosanna Santinello can verify that. Whenever I went there, that's what I wanted. I didn't care that my butt was too big and my thighs were getting bigger by the moment. I wanted that pizza. So if I could have pizza every other night, I woulda. And I can honestly tell you that since I switched, this has made switching a lot easier, because you just crave pizza sometimes, folks, and this is really good. You can also make it with a cauliflower crust. We make a breadstick with a cauliflower crust, but I really like my pizza with flour crust instead. Not flour, regular flour, coconut flour. And I guess you could use almond flour as well, but I feel like the almond flour is a little bit grainier. Coconut is my first choice. The brand I bought is at Martin's. This is the brand. You can get it at Sam's Club too. If you can buy organic, do so. Coconut flour, fine texture. Yay. And it is a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it. Okay, so there is your 2 crusts. And all you're gonna do now, put them in the oven. The recipe calls for 400 degrees for about 15 minutes. So that's what we're doing. We're following instructions because it's that easy. The oven's not on. You didn't preheat. Okay, well let's just pretend the oven's on. Okay, it's on, and we're gonna cook it for 15 minutes, and we will be back to show you what it looks like. Bye.